Pause the football and get ready to watch. Is that Gable?
Who's this
Gable?
guy?
Oh, Gable. Gable Steveson.
Gable Steveson. He is coming out for the Gophers. Ranked number 1 in the country, ranked number 1 in the world, ranked number 1 in everything, in your heart and mine.
Fun little ditty. You can see that Lucas Davison is from Chesterton, Indiana, and Gable grew up right down, probably the next town over from.
They're probably the same age. I bet they scrapped growing up.
Oh, yeah.
As you said, Lucas Davison from Northwestern. He's ranked 14th in the country out of Chesterton, Indiana. He's a junior. He just got a big win Friday night over Trent Hilger from Wisconsin. So Davison had a great match Friday night. A little bit tougher opponent today, but that's why we wrestled. Gable had an awesome match, man. He looked real good Friday night down in Iowa City against Tony Cassiope. All right, here we go. We got 5 more matches to go here for you. Gophers leading the duel, 24-0. Gable just heavy with that left hand early. Davison moves pretty good.
I think he's put on some weight to get to this heavyweight class, and a pretty athletic guy as well. But this is in Gable territory right now too. So he has a fight in front of him.
The typical heavyweights that always seems to do, I guess, the best, you would say, against Gable are going to be the more athletic ones. The bigger guys, he doesn't seem to have, he doesn't really have a ton of trouble with anybody, but
he can just move.
Yes.
The ref's going to give him 2. I wonder if we're
wants him to challenge it.
Yep. How thinks he kind of slid off the mat before.
Second official to look at it. We're going to hold back. Howell wants him to challenge it. Storiolo says he'll save that one. Might not be the best use of it if you don't.
Yeah.
If you lose it.
If you lose it, you lose it, you lose it.
Yeah. So Gable a 2-0 lead.
On Friday against Cassiope, Gable did pretty good on the mat as well.
Rode hard.
Racked up some riding time and showed some improvement from the parterre position.
We've
or mat position.
Always know he's so good on his feet, and even through the Olympics, the Olympic trials, the Olympics, he's able to rack up takedowns pretty quickly. Generally, he seems from the top position. Just kind of hey, let's get back to our feet. He's riding that near wrist right now. I think he wants Davison to build up.
And especially for heavyweights, if you can keep somebody down flat and make them work up, it's going to tire them out. And for Gable, if he can, allow the mat position to wear his guys out, is just going to open up so much more from his feet.
Those snaps are taking a lot out of Lucas Davison there. Gable leads 2-1, 1:15 of riding time. Again, that snap is just,
and it's hard. Davison needs to try to take a shot attempt and get in there, but it's the angles that Gable runs.
He's so good at generating that angle, like you said, that first step. So that snap, instead of just staying straight in front of this guy, as he's snapping, he's already running corner. And as fast as he is, and that's how he's so successful. It's so much easier attacking a guy from the side than it is straight on. A 4-1 lead now for Gable after the first period, 1:43 riding time. We're going to start neutral in the second.
So snap, then right in on that single leg. Good finish.
Just brings it up and foot sweeps right away.
Davison trying to keep his palms up to prevent Gable from getting his wrist. We're going to get a fresh start right in the middle of the M.
1:12 left, 2:04 riding time, so Gable's kind of got that racked up and in good control. Good hard first move there from Davison, but Gable was able to slow it down. Getting back to that near wrist ride.
1 minute remaining in the period.
I'm surprised Gable doesn't have like some custom shoes.
He would have good ones, I bet.
Yeah.
Would you put just a gold medal, the Olympic gold medal on the side of it?
Right, like Big Papa on the side?
Yeah.
Or?
Oh, man, if he wrote Big Papa on the side of his shoes.
I wonder at some point with like the NIL deal, if it'll, you'll start getting like sponsorships, putting those on your shoes.
Good. Another just, that club finish is just so effective. I mean, his hands are so heavy. He gets that leg up and able to club to it. 8-2 lead now. Riding time's pretty close to being secured.
And the youth kids in the
Youth
stands
day.
helping count down the clock.
Just in case Gable didn't know how much time was left.
Yeah,
They want to
everybody's
help him
helping
any
him.
way they can. Davison's going to start bottom in the third. 8-2 lead. We'll look to see Gable. If he can't get a turn right away, I would imagine he'll come back up to his feet.
Scoops the ankle.
Just hasn't been all that close yet today to get near fall. It almost seems like it's going to have a better chance of coming off of one of those snaps to that near side cradle he's been having some success with. So riding time is secure now, 8-3, so basically a 9-3 lead.
Double attempt. Oh,
It's a second shot. People
All
aren't
right.
supposed to be able to move.
so double
like that.
attempt to a seat belt.
To throw by.
Throw in front, right to a single.
Yeah. Just do that. I don't know why more people don't just do that. Just his strength. I mean, he's,
Everybody do that 10 times. Ready, go.
I know we're working on Monday in practice. Gable's going to cut Davison loose again. 10-4 now. Just a very, very good high C. Brings that leg up again. Davison trying to keep some space between them. They can't do that. Yeah, you cannot turn away from that, turn that out that way.
Ref does a good job breaking that.
That move, if you recall, was made, I believe they had changed the rules after Damian Hahn, I think, blew out a couple guys' legs. They changed it.
So probably for the best.
Yeah, you just can't turn out away from it. You can turn it in, but once you start going out away, you're going against the joint. So good job by the ref getting in there, not letting anybody get hurt. Takedown for Gable now, a 12-4 lead. Riding time's going to make it a 9-point lead.
15 seconds left in the match. So we have Gable starting the second part of this duel with some bonus points in favor of Minnesota, and maybe helping Patrick and McKee keeping the snowball going.
Yeah. So 4 more team points for the Gophers. It is now 28-0 after 6 matches. We got 4 more to go. We're going to flip it over now to the little guys. Now, interesting note, these two have split matches. This will be their third matchup. Each guy's won 1. So this is to settle the score.
Who's it gonna be?
Pat just in right away. Quick start from Pat McKee.
All right, fireworks right out of the gate.
These boys are going to scrap.
I hate it when they do that. Man, I wonder if there's words spoken at weigh-ins or something.
I think both guys must know that this is for all the marbles.
Yeah.
Settle the score.
Winner stays, loser goes home.
Pat trying to run that half.
Trying to get a little Jason Ness in there.
A former Gopher at 125 pounds had some success with that half. He's trying to run this straight over.
Man.
He's close. He's got to get that left elbow pointed to the ceiling.
That'll wear on a guy.
Yeah, that's not easy defending that. Yeah, DeAugustino did a good job getting wrist control and coming up and out now there. Pat kind of moving forward again. Pat had a good win Friday night over true freshman Drake Ayala of Iowa. Ayala kind of came out, got that early slide by takedown, then Pat got on a roll after that.
Both guys fighting pretty hard in there.
Pat got riding time up to 53 seconds.
Another shot attempt or half shot.
Trying to pop to that far ankle, and DeAugustino kind of almost the exact same shot. They're split 1-1, and they also want to be like each other. Pat into a front head now near the edge. DeAugustino trying to circle back in. He's got to know where he's at.
He does a good job circling back in.
That little step that he just, not just going straight out, that saves him there. If he goes straight back, that's a stall call, but he did an awesome job of just hard step to the right, not going back out.
30 seconds remaining.
DeAugustino now into an underhook with that left hand.
Stops that. And
Pat trying to do that throw by that Brayton Lee's been hitting a lot this year.
All right.
Oh,
now let's see what we have. We might have Big Move Sunday coming up. I'm
Pat,
not too familiar with DeAugustino, but I know Pat.
Oh boy.
What are we doing here?
They're gonna wave this off. This would be a good time to.
I mean, there's only a couple matches left. This is a big.
That's close. I would not have been shocked if they had given a takedown there.
I would have challenged this. Just saying. I mean,
right.
This
is a big match, and
a big seed for Big Ten's coming up.
Yep.
Was it a takedown? I mean, both refs are there and they're saying no. So
yeah,
but
it's close.
Yeah. So it's 2-1.
I would like to see him go back upper body again. That was fun.
Yeah, please.
Pat trying to run that half again, and now
he's
he's
stacking.
got it.
Now he's getting swipes.
He's got this. got to settle back in. He's holding 4, so he's got the 4 near fall.
All right, now we could see Pancake City here too.
Yeah. Still riding.
We hear people in the stand saying hips.
You love that.
Love it.
That's one of your favorite things to
Hips
encourage
followed
the
by a
wrestlers
quick
with.
airtime, baby.
Yeah. There was some airtime over here earlier.
(6-2) in favor of McKee.
Pat trades the 4 near fall for 1 escape. That's a good trade.
Yeah, all day.
Stall warning against DeAugustino.
The stall leg on Northwestern's DeAugustino.
That was a hard snap. Didn't get a whole lot out of it, but that'll wear somebody
It
down.
adds up. And
30 seconds remaining.
Reaction time. Now we're scrambling eggs.
Pat was running go behind, and DeAugustino just went forward somersault to fight out of it. That was very good.
Yeah. Okay. Right after Gable's, takedown sequence. Now go do 10 of these.
Yeah. I like that. Instead of just getting up to go behind, just do a forward roll and grab a hold of a leg.
That sounds like a fun practice.
Yeah.
I like what the crowd is doing
Yeah.
now. Is this going to be a new thing that they're just going to continue to bring in?
I hope so. I mean, we got to have Youth Day because it
Yeah.
seems to be just the younger voices that are getting that countdown in for us.
But it's nice because there's no towel tapper.
Yeah.
I mean, how do people know that it's going to stop without a towel tapper? They need the youth in the stands
Yeah.
to do the 5-second countdown at the end of every period.
It feels like New Year's. Oh, boy. This is not good. DeAugustino just
Takes
very
advantage
good
of a
pancake. Yeah. Pat just got overextended, and they're going to challenge now. They think it's 4 near fall, which
Takedown and 2 points.
he was down there for quite a while. And I think that this will be coming back with 4 near fall.
And it's, the refs swiping the whole time too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can go back in there and see the start of 4 swipes.
So
then
Pat just got
holding onto that brick would
overextended
be
there,
good.
dropped that right shoulder, and DeAugustino just felt it.
Yeah.
Pancaked him right to his back. We're going to get a second shot at it here. You watch, Pat's going to dip this right shoulder. Yeah, it's going to be close. I feel like.
Because unless he was counting, on the run,
Yeah.
because I think we see 3. I don't know. It's not our job, but it's close.
Also, we are not far from the officials right now. I don't want to influence them in any way. I like the handy little dial there he's got.
Yeah. It's like a gamer mouse.
Okay. So we are just going to keep it at 2 near fall. So just 3-second count.
Good challenge, though.
Yeah.
Especially,
It's close. 1 second away. So it's 6-6 now. Pat does, again, have 1:28 of riding time still, and it's 1:28 to go in the period.
put yourself in a pickle here, and DeAugustino throwing in both boots. But we could see, typically these St. Michael guys have been pretty good
They're great at getting out of
legs.
Goes all the way back to the Thorns. Were very good at it. St. Michael, congratulations to them.
Clashers?
They won it. Champions of the Clash this weekend. DeAugustino's trying to slip that second leg back in.
That's close to a figure 4 on the body, right?
It's not even, the leg's not in. It's just across the waistline.
Eggum is yelling at him. He sees it as well, but it's not there right now.
DeAugustino must be a flexible guy.
Yeah, and he's doing a good job getting rid of the riding time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Pat needs to start doing a little shimmy shake right there.
So DeAugustino obviously trying to ride out here. If he does ride out, it will be 6-6 with exactly. Now, Brandvold's coming across. I think this is where they're going to say, I wonder if he hit figure 4 there. Yeah, that's what Brandvold's looking at. So the leg wasn't in. His leg was just kind of across the waist, his right leg.
I think they're asking, did you see that?
Second official saying, no, I did not see that.
And you can come close. You can come close to it, right?
Are they going to throw it? Let's see it, Brandvold. Throw it. Oh, don't hand it to him.
Nicest guy in the world.
Oh, my gosh. That's disheartening to see. You gotta fire that thing in there. So we're going to
nicest guy in the world.
We're
right
both
there.
using our challenges here at 25. So Gophers are wondering if any chance that this hit a figure 4 with the legs.
So both guys getting a little breather left. There's 31 seconds. It is tied up. Riding time will not be a factor.
Nope. It would, if he does ride him out here, it would be exactly 6-6 with 0 seconds of riding time, which is kind of cool.
Do we want to see that going right into
Brandon Paulson's not happy to see this slow moving action. He wants to pick
more
up the
action.
pace. Yeah.
More action.
There's too many breaks for him. He's a high-paced guy, high-energy guy.
So Eggman team's probably telling McKee, watch out for the legs coming in off the whistle.
Yeah, so here we're getting a look at it.
I think that's after the fact.
It's going to be close. I mean, that's what all challenges are. There's a reason they're challenges.
All right, so if calls confirmed or reversed, or if not even reversed, but
stance.
If they say that there is
the figure 4, it's 1 point for Pat, and
so,
then you'll see DeAugustino probably cut him.
Yeah.
And go to his feet.
Then headlock or
We're going to get it right here. Stance is called. So, yeah, no figure 4 there. So, it is 6-6 still. 31 seconds to go. 31 seconds of riding time. Pat McKee starts down.
No
needs an
more
escape.
challenges left.
Yep. Both challenges burned in this match. It's fitting that these guys who are 1-1 against each other would be in such a close match. And DeAugustino's going to be very close to near fall here. And he's got it. That's a quick 2 count. $15 seconds to go. The ref's holding 2, and they're just going to award 2 points for the near fall. Pat can't stand up there. Two seconds. Locked hands.
Locked hands.
But it ain't going to matter. One point.
DeAugustino's
going to win this thing. 8-7.
At the end of the match,
Just a
final score of 8-7, Northwestern's Michaeel DeAugustino.
now. Pat's asking for.
Stoyoli.
Yeah, so they're trying to, the Gopher coaches are trying to say that the action should stop and we should get a fresh start with the 3 seconds to go with the locked hands. But as Storiolo said, it doesn't change anything. It's a continuation.
Right.
Moving up to 133 pounds for Northwestern, ranked number 9 in the country, Chris Cannon. This guy, I was extremely impressed with him last year as a freshman. Or sophomore last year, sorry. But he is a
Oceanport, New Jersey.
Jersey. All-American last year. He's 7-1 on the year this year. taking on number 21 in the country, Jake Gliva. Gliva out of Inver Grove Heights, Simley High, junior on the year. It's 9-5 this year. Another weight kind of where the Gophers are, they got a couple different guys with Nagao, Aaron Nagao, and Jake Gliva. Both guys have had some success this year. Heavy snap by Cannon. And that's kind of one of the things I noticed last year watching Cannon was how physical he is. He uses his hands very, very well. Swinging a miss on that one.
Yeah.
Another good snap. Gliva keeps a very square stance, very, inside, controlled.
Heavy on the head right there.
Mm-hmm.
Cannon mixing it up right there.
His feet are doing twice the steps that Gliva's are.
Yeah.
Good pop to that far leg.
Goes right above the knee.
Yep.
As soon as he gets in, gets the angle.
Gliva's trying to stay on that shin whizzer. He's just got to switch off to a double and run that
And now
down.
he's trying to trap that bottom leg, too.
Step into a Turk position.
Has that ankle trapped, which is making it hard for Gliva to work up to his base, and Gliva does not want to get to his base with that bow and arrow coming his way.
No. Gliva up to his feet. Cannon still on the leg, though, so no escape had been given.
Okay.
You can see that as Cannon's sitting there on the legs and he's counting. He's waiting right until 4, and then we hops up off of it. Runs him out of bounds.
It's just kind of crazy how that, how the rules are, how that's not considered stalling.
Would have
but
the official quick counted him on that, like he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotcha. You see it though. It's like all the time. Whenever they're counting, they're just waiting until 4, and then they jump up off the legs. Gliva up and out.
30 seconds remaining in the period.
Cannon has 1 minute, 9 seconds of riding time.
Another shot here. Cannon's in deep. Gliva's
trying to go home run, but
Cannon felt that.
Yeah, he
felt it. Dropped his weight back very, very well. Gets a takedown right at the end of the period. That's we talk about that a lot of times. It's just how you finish periods is so important, and getting a takedown with 2 seconds left in a period is big. We're trying to slip that leg in right away.
We haven't seen this right out of him yet. He does a lot of different things on top.
Again, that's just, he's putting a ton of power on him. There's so much pressure forward right now.
Yeah, Gliva can't get his hips off the mat.
Cannon kind of glancing over at the coaching staff to see what they think. And there's a stall warning against Gliva.
A lot of pressure on top.
Now he's going to that Blair ride. Like you said, man, he's versatile on top. He'll do just
now
about
he has
anything.
a leg in. Yeah, I mean, he's very active on top, and it's hard for Gliva to come up with a game plan of what, if I sit out, then he's going to throw a leg in. If I get to my base, he's trapping a wrist, tight waist. Cannon's just kind of pushing that elbow around, playing a little bit.
So 3:10 riding time for Chris Cannon. He's in control through 2 periods. Gliva's going to have to find a way to change it up here from the top position. So riding time is locked already.
Yeah. Oh!
Too near fall for Gliva. That's a way to change the period.
Yeah. Sanders right away wanting a stall call. Might take a couple more seconds before the ref gives that up, but you gotta request it if that's what you think's going on. So this gives a little bit more life back to Gliva in this match, and we'll see
he would
if
need
this
2
helps.
takedowns. Sanders telling him to cut him. He's going to need 2 takedowns now.
And these guys have met before. Cannon was a victor in that match.
Gliva's showing a lot more life now.
See if the crowd gets involved, because Cannon has everything's been a little bit back. And motion, he circles back in.
Just a good job knowing where he's at on the mat.
Now Gliva needs to be careful here.
Yep. And I like that the ref does that, because they don't want to hit those stall calls, if they don't want to be forced to do that. So if there's not much can happen, then let's just, let's come back to the center. There's that pop, high C. Gliva's trying to roll under it.
Yeah, you're going to want a stalemate here. It's going to be...
It's going to take a lot of time.
Way to get out of that. That was...
yeah, he looked like he was in trouble. Great shot, though, by Cannon, getting his body to the leg.
Another hard tie.
Uh-huh.
He gets his hips into those ties.
Yeah. Cannon still looks fresh.
Man, that is
another good shot, but Gliva squares his hips. Cannon's back, driving up.
9 seconds left. Oh, we're trying some funk.
Just got to try it.
3. Cannon does not stop, and he comes back with the club.
Heavy club to close it out. And Chris Cannon's your 6-3 winner.
Cannon with the cannons.
That's back-to-back wins now for Northwestern, as another 3 team points makes the duel 28-6. 149 pounds from Northwestern, ranked number 4 in the country, Yahya Thomas, out of Chicago, Illinois. He was an All-American last year, taking on Michaeel Blockhus, who's ranked number 23 in the country, out of Cresco, Iowa. Iowa boy, love that. 2-time NCAA qualifier. Now, Blockhus did get a win over Yahya Thomas last year. But Yahya Thomas went on an absolute run at the NCAA tournament. An extremely impressive performance.
Yeah, he's good. Blockhus does have pretty solid defense, and both guys have a similar style, pretty much straight on attacks.
Blockhus trying to dig that left hand in, trying to use that underhook on the left side. Thomas circles out of it. Good snap, and his lateral motion is pretty good there for Thomas as he hard snap, side steps. So far, we've seen kind of that same defense from Blockhus 3 times. Where
he re-attacks there. Thomas stops him.
See,
they're trading it off already. So 1:42 left in the first.
Blockhus is keeping that left hand down, using it to dig that underhook in off of Thomas's shots too. Blockhus tried to almost follow that snap right into a leg. Almost looked like he was surprised he got into it. Just, again, same kind of thing. Blockhus found some success so far of defending those shots, keeping his arms down into that underhook. Each one of Yahya's shots, Blockhus is able to dig that arm, and that time he finally got under the arms. And he's going to finish it. That's the first shot that he finally cleared through those arms. Finishes it.
He's staying tight as well. It's where Blockhus needs to be in a little bit of a panic to get out of there.
Gotta hurry, 3 seconds. Tom's gonna finish that period on top.
Way to hold him down. And
Thomas leading 2-0, riding time 20 seconds. Northwestern.
Yeah, riding pretty tight to the right side. Blockhus sitting out,
He's trying to fight
break
those
that
hands.
grip, and
he's able to spin out of that one. So 47 seconds now, riding time racked up for Yahya Thomas.
and he's still firing in those shots.
Yeah, and that one again, Blockhus did a better job of keeping that underhook, or that left hand down to dig that underhook in. He's fought off every shot that he's kept that hand down. The one that his arms got extended on, gave up a takedown with.
Yeah, you can tell that Yahya is trying to get him to reach a little bit to get that hand up and open.
30 seconds, or 33 seconds left. Blockhus needs to kind of start to pick it up a little bit. He's, kind of felt some of those shots now. Those re-attacks got to be a little more committed. Or just, straight attacks on your own.
Yeah.
Doesn't always have to be a re-attack.
I think Blockhus thinks he's right there. He's one of the guys that can make a big difference. But
After 2 periods, Thomas leading 2-1, riding.
on some of these losses, I don't know how many 1 or 2 point losses he's had this year or last year, and you got to break through there.
Yep. Yahya Thomas going to start in the bottom position as we begin the final period. Blockhus riding that right side again. You know, he's trying to pressure forward, but Thomas did a good job of keeping that right leg posted up. Tough to drive a guy over that leg.
He's outside. Keep your hands down, and you know, for Yahya, it's a great time to score again.
Yep. Long shot from Blockhus. Trying to climb that 2-on-1 now.
If you got to score, you got to score. Yahya has his hands locked. Blockhus a little, you know, pretty comfortable right there because Yahya's extended, but
tries to cut it back. 1 minute to go. Blockhus got to start to pick up the pace a little bit. Another takedown from Thomas. I did a good job there.
Kind of
just running that corner. That little jab step to get Blockhus reaching. .39 seconds to go. 5-1 lead now for Northwestern's Yahya Thomas.
There's time on the clock still. This is the last bout of the night. Yeah, not in a hurry to cover.
No, he's enjoying this time.
Yeah. You only get so much time out on the mat.
And we had a forfeit earlier, so we got plenty of time.
20 seconds left. Yahya now has over a minute of riding time.
Very, very controlled performance by Yahya Thomas. Really never kind of got himself out of position at all in that match.
Very comfortable.
Rides out the period, so that's going to add the point for riding time.
And that's
a win for Yahya Thomas. 6-1, 3 more team points for Northwestern.
There's a reason why he's an All-American.
Not just All-American, he placed high, 4th place last year in the NCAA tournament. So that'll do it here. The campus, University of Minnesota, Gophers win 31-9. Got bonus points in 4 matches. Dropped a couple late in that second half, but a very good performance all around for the Gophers. It's good to see Northwestern in town too. Hopefully, we wish them, hopefully they can get some guys healthy here before the Big Ten tournament.